Corpora is a video indexing tool that provides a way to segment, organize and cross-reference multimedia files, so we can discover information within and make connections throughout these files more effectively. We are currently exploring the possibilities of growing the Corpora collection in partnership with other institutions who would like their multimedia materials presented within this rich, interactive environment. Through this site, students, teachers and members of the public will be able to search and cross-reference across many different multimedia collections. So for example, if you take a look at the Corpora homepage, you'll see a number of collections here. You might imagine creating a collection of your own, whether it be a set of lectures, oral histories or documentaries, or any other multimedia material. Once materials are available through Corpora, site users will have the ability of exploring key terms and linkages. So for example, if I'm teaching a course on political violence, I could have students search Corpora for key terms such as riots. If I do that, you'll see a list of all the video segments from different collections in which that term appears. I could choose this 1954 interview, for example, that Edward R. Murrow recorded with Ambassador Grady, in which the ambassador speaks about his experience of the 1947 partition riots in Delhi.
One lives as one believes, and believes as one lives. Even though what he believes may not be clearly formulated, the convictions are there. I have tested this on many occasions, both with regard to myself and others. I was standing on the porch of my residence in New Delhi at midnight several years ago, when the race riots were at their height.
I can click on the hyperlinked key term riots, and I will get further description of what we mean by riots in this context, but also a list across all of the Corpora items in which the term riots appears. This way I can compare what Grady said to other discussions about the 1947 riots, such as this oral history by Badruddin Umar, who was a young Bangladeshi intellectual living in Dhaka at the time.
The riot, was it like...
It was not a riot actually.
Localized?
In background was a very peaceful area. Before that there was no communal riot in Background. And at that time also,
Corpora allows users to develop a more comparative understanding of people, places, events and concepts mentioned in any particular audiovisual document by exploring connections across multiple collections. Each file in Corpora is marked up with key terms. So here, for example, I can click on people. These are the people that have been mentioned in this particular interview. I can click on Wilfred Cantwell Smith. I'm provided with a Wikipedia link to find out more about this individual, as well as timestamps from where else this individual is mentioned across the collections.
because he was the man who organized the Muslim League at the grassroots. Previously it was...
You can click on places and find out all the locations mentioned in a particular file, and then use Google Map to explore. These locations are also cross-referenced across all items in the collections. We are also working on a tool that will allow for crowdsourcing of transcriptions through the Corpora interface. For now, we want to invite you to contribute your multimedia files to the Corpora project. The educational benefits of indexing and cross-referencing in Corpora increases as this federated multimedia library grows. Remember, Corpora will index the metadata and create bridges between your collection and other collections at other institutions. Drop us a line and we'll figure out how to get together, how to add your collection to Corpora, and let's create a federated multimedia library that allows us to search files in more effective ways. To request a user account or to find out more, please email corpora@tufts.edu.